Here's part 2 of my battery build. This is a 12 volt 100 amp battery. Got a bunch of 22650 lithium iron phosphate cells on here, and it is 4P36S, and I've got my off-brand BMS. Get it lifted up so there's some airflow underneath. Got my battery cables ready to go. And I've decided I'm not going to use this as a storage battery. And what I did was I used this heavy duty tape and made a couple handles so I can get it in and out of the battery case, like so. So instead of using this as a storage battery, we've been having a lot of voltage problems. Oh, my wake-up fuel. Been having a lot of voltage problems, a lot of sagging voltage. We lost several appliances this summer. In our first big heat wave, I lost a window air conditioner, a microwave, range, and a refrigerator broke. And I also, about a week later, lost the UPS on my computer. And every time it gets hot, we are sagging voltage. And that won't do. So I'm going to build a power supply, and I don't even know what to call it. I guess we'll call it current regulated, voltage regulated, I don't know, a voltage regulated power supply. So I got a couple bus bars here. These are going to be the terminals for this computer. I'm going to bolt this whole block up here on top of the on the outside of the battery case. So this is a charge controller, and this is a 120 amp relay. So I'm going to bolt these down. I got to move this actually. This is my charger cable, and I'm going to run that through the relay. I bought this 50 amp charger, and puppies. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the charger on one end of this thing. I'm going to put an inverter on the other end of this thing, and I'm going to use this as a voltage regulator, I suppose. It has, as the voltage dips in the evening when everybody comes home and puts their air conditioning on, this 100 amps should be able to handle that sag. And instead of running a continuous charge to the machine, this charge controller through the relay will turn the charger on and off as needed. So let's get all this bolted up and see what she looks like. There's some good boys. This one here finally figured out that he could jump the fence. So I had to spend 2 days putting up a 6-foot fence all the way across the yard. That was fun. And can't forget this guy. That's my big helper. Let's go look, see where we're at. Okay, so I really couldn't get this one short enough. So I got all my cabling done. I left this one a little longer just in case I wanted to do some changes to it. Still got to do some cable management over here. But she's good enough now to where we can take her inside and connect the battery. See if everything works. Well, I shot videos all day long while I was building this, and they all went bad. So, well, other than the first two you just saw. So here we are all done. I put some Kapton tape on here just because I need to get caps for these two terminals, and I don't have them. Here we are, and it's working fine. So I have... This is a 50 amp charger. Well, this is a helper. This is a 50 amp charger, 12 volts. This is a 2000 watt inverter. It's my eco-worthy. And this is a 100 amp battery inside there, which you've seen. I got a charge controller. This is a bypass switch I'm playing with right now. I probably won't keep that on there. So, and then that charge controller runs this relay. It's a 120 amp relay, and the battery charger is connected to the relay so that it's not constantly running. And I've got the bus bars for the positive and the negative, and they are running up to here. So right now I've got my Hillbilly air conditioner running with the pump and the fan, and she's drawn let's see, 1.42 watts, about a watt and a half, or amp and a half, which is a little less than my computer draws. But she's been running fine. I've got this guy set. Oh, hey, sweetheart. I got this guy set to start charging at 12 volts and to cut off at 14.3. I had the start and stop voltages too close together, and it was causing troubles because watch this voltage. When I do kick the charger on, the voltage increases rapidly. So the voltage this thing is reading is much higher than the battery pack voltage, and I don't know how to get the battery pack voltage without the voltage from the charger coming in. If you know, put it in the comments, please, and let me know, because I would like to get that wired up differently. But anyways, so this has been running well over an hour, and it's hardly used any voltage. The whole reason for this thing is we're having so many brownouts right now. I want a continuous voltage from my computer. I've got too much money put into that thing to be goofing around with low voltage. I've already gone through one UPS. As I said earlier, I've gone through several appliances. This is a double battery case I got off of Amazon. So she's working great. I might add some 12 volt stuff up here, like a power port and a USB charger, just for grins and giggles, but the device is running great. I got this piece of wood off of a pallet, nice piece of hardwood. It's holding everything just fine. The battery inside, I don't know if I can do this, hang on. The battery inside, I've got all kind of blocked up with foam. I love my handles. And down here are the terminals, the positive and negative terminals. So that's all nice. I've got straps I can put on here if I want. And I'm going to start using this on my computer and see how she holds up. But I'm excited. So, thanks for watching.